Hey everyone, my name is Sagar. So welcome to another video of mine. So in this session I'm just going to take one more problem of Java. So I have discovered it one more video of standard input and standard output in the previous video. So in this video I'm just going to solve this particular problem. This is the also same but the second part of a standard input and output in the HackerRank portal. So we'll see and we'll just read the problem and we'll just solve that problem. Okay, so first of all, if we don't know about a scanner, so let's cover the topic of a scanner. So scanner class in the Java that is present in the java.util package, and this class is used to take input of into data types from keyboard like integer, float, double, boolean, long, string, etc. This is one of the simple way to read the input from the keyboard and from the sources in the Java program. And so to get the object of a scanner class, that is reading the input from the user, we need to pass the input stream, that is system.in. So in this presentation topic, how to read the data using a scanner, the following steps are to be taken in order to read the data from the scanner class. So as I told you, java.util package has a scanner class available. So if you want to create an object for a scanner class, so we have to use we have to create an object using the new operator. So scanner object name equal to new scanner and source. So what is the source? That the source could be anything that I'll just discuss in the next slide. So use appropriate method to read the required data. So what is the source? Source means from where the data is read into the program. The source can be keyboard and file on hard disk or network computer or internet connections. So this is the source. So source could be the keyboard, source could be the file, source could be the internet web portal, etc. So we can read the input from these many sources into the Java program. So that's why we are using a scanner class. So the keyboard, if we wanted to read this input from keyboard, so we need to use system.in. Is a we need to pass this particular class into the constructor of a scanner. So in that case we can read the input from the keyboard, and by using the source as a file, so we have to pass the file reader or the file input stream. And if we have to read the data from the network or internet, so we need to pass the socket. So example, so we need to create an object of a scanner. A scanner is equal to new scanner, and we need to pass source as a system.in. And if you wanted to read an data from file, then we need to pass the file location by creating the new file. So these are the pretty much scanner method. So we can use based upon our criteria, I mean whatever we wanted, which kind of input we wanted. So scanner defined a rich set of methods. It could be XSX, next, XXX methods. So if you wanted to read the byte data, then we have to use the next byte method present in the system scanner class. If you wanted to read the integer value, int data and all, so in that case we have to use next int, and like that we have to use the next long, next float, next double, next boolean, and next for the string, and next nil for the also string. And no explicit method to read the single character in Java. These are the primitive data types that we can read using the scanner methods. Thank you. So we'll just go and let's solve this particular problem. So in this challenge you must read an integer, a double, and a string. Okay, so in this problem we have to read the integer value, we have to read the double value, and we have to read the string value using from a standard input, and print the value according to the instructions. So given the input format is that the first line contains should be integer, second line should be double, and third line should be string. Output format will be, first we need to print the string, so vice versa. So from bottom to top we need to print that one. So string, first string, second double, next integer. And note, if you use the next nil method immediately following the next int, so it's saying that if you are using next line method after next int method, recall that next int reads integer token. So next int method will read the integer token actually. So because of this, the next new line character for that line of integer input is still queued, okay, in the input buffer. Okay, so whenever you're just going to read the integer value, so the next line will be the blank and will be queued in the input buffer, and the next line will be reading the remainder of the integer line which is empty. So it's saying that whenever you reading int value, after that you are going to use the next line method for reading the string. So in that case the integer buffer will be queued. So in that case like immediately blank will be printed. So in that case there might be the chance so string value will be skipped. So we'll see in the problem. So we'll go and we'll just straightforward, we'll just use this one. So we have to take the double and we have to read the string. So double D value equal to scan dot next double and string s equal to scan dot next line for reading the string value, and simply we is going to print it. So if we just run the code using this particular input, we'll just run the code. So see here, so string is printing the line. So we'll just recall this particular method. So whenever we are using next line immediately of the following next int method, recall that next int reads integer token, okay. Because of this, the last new line character for that line of integer input is still queued, okay. This is still queued, so in the input buffer, and next line will be reading the remainder of integers. So this line whenever, so we have used this next line, and after that we are using next line after next int. So in that case it's saying that one more particular new line is being queued. So in that case we have to skip that particular new line and we have to use scan dot next line method to skip that particular line. So we'll just submit the code and we'll see, whether the test cases fail or pass. So see here, all the test cases is getting fail because of that wrong answer. So in that case, if we just skip that particular empty line and we'll just submit the code, so all the test cases got pass. So just remind that one, we have to use next line immediately after that next int, because one of the one of the cursor from the input is still waiting, so we need to skip that particular line. So we have to skip that particular enter, and we have to use the one more next line method to read the input value. So that's it pretty much for this particular problem. Hope you guys like this video, and we'll see you in the next session. Thank you so much all. Bye bye.